now, baby. TGI Friday, man. My Yankees getting killed, man. I don't know what's going on with us, man. I guess we're looking at the Mets doing their thing, man. Yeah, we must be looking at the Mets doing their thing because we playing like shit right now. And we got Judge back. We got Aaron Judge back, and we still playing like shit. Low in the building, baby. I see you, baby. Yeah, another Friday, baby. Open sessions and giveaways, man. I'm fucking tight, man. My Yankees looking like shit, man. Took my money today, too. I bet a little money on those motherfuckers. They getting swamped right now. Yes, sir. Just waiting if everybody fill up the room so we can get this show started. TGI Friday, y'all already know, beautiful weather. We right under 100 degrees. I don't know what y'all are in Kansas City, Missouri, Alaska, New York, Boston. Everybody got different temperatures, man. But let's get everybody in, man. We need everybody in so we can rock, man. Have another great show. MG Raider back on today. X-Man the Hater back on. Y'all already know. We got free picks, 2 free picks for tomorrow. And I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready for the room to fill up so I can start, activating my shit, man. Fucking Yankees are horrible, man. Yeah, Shook Knight in the building. Shook, you haven't been checking in early. That's why you ain't been getting a major shout out. You've been coming in, cutting in my conversations. It's hard for me to shout you out real hard like that. But if you come in at the beginning, Shook, 6 Pacific, you're gonna get your shout out, my dude. Shook Knight, baby. X-Men in the building, ready to rumble, baby. Ready to rumble, baby. Yeah, my man said it's 87 in Missouri. We got a buck and change in Vegas. New York is kind of hot. This whole motherfucking planet is hot right now. Even Alaska is like 60 degrees. Yeah, let me wait till everybody chop in. Steve Levine in the building, baby. We got the ghost in the building, baby. Yeah, it's a buck and change, Steve. You already know. Like I said, Shug, check in early. You know I got you. You know I got you. Let me wait till more people come in. Then we gonna start this marvelous show. My Yankees are getting cooked. And I got the bitch ass Phillies too. They had a man on second, no outs. Couldn't even fucking score, man. Bad day on the gambling side for me. But I'm gonna make it a great show, man. You know how I get down, man. No excuses, man. Let me let a couple people more touch in. Then we gonna start this marvelous show, man. Let me see who else we got in here. In case I forgot to shout anybody out, man. Like I said, stay strapped up, don't go nowhere. But we got some smoke for y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me take these off. Let's start this show real quick. Because I got Mark Guillory that's going to come in. He hasn't been in there in like 3-4 weeks. And hopefully nothing distracts him again, man. ExponentUSA.com. Trade, show, graphic, printing, and displays. ExponentUSA.com. Check my boy Jay Hype on ExponentUSA.com. Like I always tell y'all, y'all want a luxury or an exotic rental. My mustache got in the way. A luxury or an exotic rental in Vegas. See my man Sam the Man the Shooter. You know what I mean? You go to in Vegas book, you go to Sam the Man on Instagram, Drive My Car Vegas, and get 10% off for first timers when you use the discount code of BWS. Like I said, you want to get fly with it in Vegas. You got the luxury and exotic joints for the low. Sam the Man on Instagram, and you know he gonna drop the link on my shit, man. Shout out to MG Raider. MG Raider, don't go nowhere, man, because you're easily distracted. So I gotta have you where I need you at, man. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the message of the day. Then we're gonna start this show, man. Message of the day, man. A lot of your friends and your co-workers hate on you because how others love you. I need you to think about that. A lot of times you get hated upon and don't even know because how other people love you. So my thing is, that's some cornball shit, man. Like, How do you dislike a person because the way people love him? Unless, you know, he's very secretive and you know a lot about him, like on some P. Diddy shit, where he got everybody fooled. So I'm with you if you know he got everybody fooled. But if he ain't got everybody fooled, dog, don't hate on the dude because other people love him, man. That's real stupidity shit, and I need you motherfuckers to grow up and become men, man. Stop hating on people because the way other people love them, man. Douglas in the building. My man, Philly Kid, I need your Phillies to come back, man. All right, let's start this marvelous show. Give me a minute. Here we go. Yes, sir. Al York Sports, man. Yeah, man, I gotta get it together, man. A whole bunch of shit going on today. I'm surprised I made this shit on time today, man. But like I said, man, when you think about it, it's like taking candy from a baby, man. You just gotta knock out everything you gotta knock out. And when the lights come on, you just gotta perform. And I ain't got no issues performing. You gotta know that shit. Put the lights on me. The more lights on me, the more crazy I get, the more official I get, the more authentic I get. I don't give a fuck. Put me anywhere and I'm sparking. Cause my blade stays sharp, my niggas. I'm not playing with this shit. I've been telling y'all this for years. For years. They gatekeeping my ass. Y'all know that shit. But I'm gonna keep firing away. As long as you keep firing away, you're gonna touch something, man. And that's worth the gold, man. And that's all dog. Brian Breezy in the building. What it good, baby? Yeah, man. You know I gotta let that out, man. I gotta speak the truth. Sometimes you just gotta put it out there, man. It is what it is, man. I got these onions fucking my eyes up. I think wifey making some onion shit downstairs. That shit got me on some tearing shit. Alright, man. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing on YouTube. Like I said, I got the series there. Check out the series, man. And shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. Check out my man Plu. Few checks from my man Lower. Mech One Beats, Mech keep cooking it up. And Al York Sports, like I said, my sports book review. Keep going to YouTube. Show your support, man. Much love. Cal in the building. I see you, Cal. Don't think I don't see you. And don't think there's no love for you because I gave you a week off. Don't worry, baby. I'm bringing you back in, my nigga, next week with the new hat and everything, man. All right. We're going to start off with sad news, unfortunately. One of the all-time greats in baseball and athletes of all time, Willie Mays, left us this week. Willie Mays was 93 years old. He died in the Bay Area peacefully, his family said. To me, top 3 ever to play the game. Fuck outfield. Willie Mays was top 3 ever on my Mount Rushmore and all that. Now, I can't sit here and lie to y'all and act like I see Willie play. I didn't see Willie play, but watching YouTube, me listening to all the greats, you know, like Tim McCarver, Kubiak, Scully, all the greats say the same thing about Willie Mays, man. Willie Mays played 23 years, 21 years with the Giants, 2 years with the New York Mets. He had 10,924 at-bats, 3,293 hits, which was almost 3,300 hits, 660 home runs, 301 batting average, 2,100 runs scored, 1,900 RBIs, 339 stolen bases, OBP 384. Willie Mays, a.k.a. the Say Hey Kid, is on my Mount Rushmore, one of the greatest athletes and human beings. You got to throw that in there. It wasn't like he was a great athlete and a shitty human being. Willie Mays was a great human being on top of being a great athlete, and everything he went through with the racial shit and all that, I take my hat off to Willie Mays. Rest in peace, man. Other news. We got Game 6 of the Florida Panthers. I got the game on right here. And Edmonton Oilers. At last I looked, Oilers were up 1-0 in Game 6. They were down 3-0. They're trying to work that Boston Red Sox miracle where they're down 3-0 and then win the next 4 games. I don't think that's going to happen. I got a feeling Florida wins today. Now, if Florida don't win today, I think Edmonton could get them at 7 because all the momentum is going to be on Edmonton Oilers. So the Panthers got to close them out today. Last I looked, it was 1-0. Maybe the chain, maybe it's 1 up, maybe it's 2. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Last I looked, it's 1-0. But Game 6 at Edmonton is a huge one tonight on the ice. Other news. New York Yankees first baseman Anthony Rizzo is expected to miss 8 weeks, fracturing his right wrist and forearm. Now, we got the young kid Ben Rice that came up. That was good. That gives him an opportunity to see what he's made of. But, you know, Rizzo's a guy that I always liked Rizzo, and I was happy when we signed Rizzo. But there's one thing about Rizzo that I'm acknowledging. It's like he don't be in the gym, man. Like, he looks like he's eating good because he's not overweight, but he got no cuts on him. He look like Luka. He got a body like Luka Doncic. Like, Rizzo, go in the gym, man. Get right, man. You got a short right field porch. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to build a muscle to hit it out, but get your body right. Your body breaking down. You ain't hitting. You about this close from us releasing you. Real talk, because you're not hitting, bro. And your glove is average. I like Anthony Rizzo, but you got to start hitting, especially at Yankee Stadium. And if you don't start hitting soon, I won't be surprised if the Yankees release him and start going with LeMahieu and the young boy Rice at first base. Other news. The Detroit Pistons on Wednesday fired Coach Monty Williams after one season, absorbing 65 M's of his money. Monty Williams, to me, he should be happy because they put him in a situation when he can't win in Detroit. Detroit's all fucked up. Even when all those first round, number 1 picks, number 2 picks, number 3 picks overall, they just can't get it right. The Pistons can't get it right, and Monty Williams is not in the right position to be in. They got to fix the brass. They come down to the coach. You cannot put it all on Williams because he doesn't have the authority to move chips around his way. So if I'm Monty Williams, I'm happy. He already get money from Phoenix, like 10 M's they owe him. Now they owe him 65 M's over here. So Monty Williams is getting 75 M's and don't even have to coach again. But I know he wants to coach. He's competitive, and he was an all-right coach at one time. But like I said, I know he's happy he's out of Pontiac, Michigan, because he had no chance to win with that team because that shit's fucked up from top to bottom. Other news. The Pacers all-star forward, Pascal Siakam, signs a 4-year extension worth $189.5. Let me tell you something, man. Siakam made that team better immediately, right after midseason when they picked him up in midseason. Siakam is a beast at the forward position. People were calling for him in New York, but I'm not going to have Siakam and Randle. They're too similar. You know, even though Siakam, I think, is a little definitely more reliable. He's not as a nut as Randle. But Randle, I'm telling you, Randle's going to be good. As long as he's healthy and he doesn't shoot them threes and act like the number 1, be a number 2 behind Brunson, we'll be all right. But back to Siakam, great re-sign by the Pacers, great player. Siakam definitely got at least 5-7 years in his tank. Good extension signing by the Indiana Pacers. Other news, the Chicago Bulls traded 2-time All-Star defensive guard Alex Caruso to OKC for guard Josh Giddey. Giddey had to get out of OKC, especially after having that situation where, you know, he had a relationship, I think, with a 15-year-old girl. And I'm not saying moving is going to change it, but, you know, he just needed a new site, a new place to be at, a new start. And hopefully Chicago is the spot for him. Caruso averaged 10.1, 3.8 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and Giddey 12.3, 6.4 rebounds, 4.8 assists. And I think it's a good trade for both teams. I think both teams get better with this trade. Last but not least, and I'm going to call him my man Mark Guillory. New England Patriots signed running back Ramondre Stevenson. Basically, he just reached an extension, 4 years, 36 M's, 9 M's a year. They just signed Gibson. They re-signed Stevenson. I already know New England's going to do a whole lot of running. They got 2 running backs that they're paying, so expect a whole lot of running. And for the rookie Drake out there, you know, don't expect Drake May to throw the ball. That's going to be a whole lot of running and defense for the New England Patriots. Yo, where you at, baby? Mark Guillory, let's go, baby. Let me get my man Mark Guillory in the building. I just have to give y'all everything that's going on, all the current events, so I can keep everybody on point. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see if I get my guy in here. I hope I can hear him.
What's up,
What's up,
Al?
big man?
What's up, man?
Hold up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, first thing first, my brother, welcome back. I know you had to overcome, and you're probably still overcoming your situation.
Yeah.
God bless you and your situation, your family.
Thank you.
And I know I can tell that the guy was a great guy. I mean, I read some stuff, and I seen him shaking athlete's hand. So salute to your pops, man. God bless him, man. And if anything you want to say before we start the show, you more freedom, man.
Oh, man, I just want to say that my dad was like very happy to see us talking sports, man. He was just like, man, that Al York guy really likes you. 'Cause I don't
That's
like you too
great,
much,
man.
but Al York likes you. I was like, fuck you, dad. Like, but no. He really had a passion for sports, and when you see my passion, that was his passion too. So I
Got
get
you.
that from him.
Got you. And God bless, like I said. And sometimes you gotta celebrate something like that. I know people that's hard
You
to.
always have to celebrate.
That's what I'm
Always.
saying. I know it's hard to say that because if it happened to me, I don't want to hear that. But sometimes you gotta celebrate people for all the great things they did, man.
You
Nobody want to
always
be sad when somebody did all great things. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you just have to pay respect, and no matter what, it's my dad, and like
Exactly.
it's the only one I
Exactly.
had, and he's a man that raised like three kids that went to Catholic school,
Right. Right.
and everybody graduated from college, and everybody had graduate degrees, so like he did his job on earth,
Did his
and
thing.
yeah, and then he's a mentor to kids like Jason Kidd, who
Right.
lost the
Right.
championship to his best friends with Jason Kidd's dad.
That's what's up,
Um,
man.
and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I know Coach Kidd lost the championship, but my dad would have been in his ear, hey, learn from it, watch all the tape, and come back next year.
There you go. There
So
you go. You couldn't say more better than that, man.
appreciate
Rest
you
in
for giving the
peace to
space.
Mr.
Yeah,
Guillory, man.
yeah,
Rest in
absolutely.
peace, man.
Rest in peace,
Okay,
man.
so you ready to get going now?
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go. I know that the championship ended a few days ago, but we get on once a week, so we get on it late. But like my man said, Al, I want to hear your perspective anyway. 4-1 Boston win. It
We
was
need
up
to talk about this.
3-0.
Yeah, let's talk about this. This is like interesting.
Yeah, I understand it wasn't as competitive as I thought it was going to be, and even people that had Boston were telling me 6-7. My dumb ass left Boston liking them all year, and I got caught up in that Luka Kyrie shit, and I said Dallas in 7 a week before. Now, I'm not making excuses. When I found out all the money was on Dallas, it was too late to change my mind because I already gave it out on the show.
Right,
So I'm going to eat the loss. I'm eating the loss. There's no excuses. But what you got out this series, what's your take on this series, first of all? Let's start with that.
So as much as I grew up a Jason Kidd, so everybody knows that. As much as I can say that and how much my father loved him, I think Kyrie is. I'm not sure that Kyrie is the right guard for him to run that team, because he disappeared, and it was like Kyrie and Luka were playing two different games, and they're on the same offense. They didn't play. You know how how when the Warriors won and Clay and Steph were playing off each other.
Right.
You didn't see Luka and Kyrie playing off each other. And I know that J Kidd wanted to see more of that two-man game, and he was talking about it, but it never like manifested. And I think that's what did the defense was there. They were in the games. They were always just 10 points short. And the
Right.
10 points came in the missed shots by Kyrie, because all his missed shots were him trying to make his own shots.
But
They were all
Mark,
they're all ISO shots. Sure,
let me
let's
add
go.
something in. Let me add something in. Don't you think that Boston defense played incredible, especially Drew Holiday? You don't think that got anything
Oh,
to do?
you have to give the coach of Boston, my little guy, he's a shit talker, but he doesn't really talk shit, but he says some like really funny stuff. Marilla,
Right.
he made them go ISO. He put the defense so that they had ISO ball, and Kidd did not have the ability and the to connect with them. They need to play. They didn't have the offense to play a rotating game. So the only here's how I like to describe it. The way the Warriors play. Like everybody, remember in high school you ran 5, the motion offense? It was called 5,
Right.
right? Dallas didn't have a motion offense. They came down, it was ISO Luka, it was ISO Kyrie. And then it was like whatever happens after that. You can't win no goddamn championship game on ISO alone. KD tried it, but the only reason why he won on the Warriors is because we didn't run no ISO game.
Right.
We ran motion. So he had to run off of, and he ran off of the motion, and then he found himself one-on-one where Steph Curry was double teamed and KD was one-on-one. Luka was always double teamed, but like you didn't see any outlet for him to pass to Kyrie. There was nothing going on.
Right, and another thing, let me add on.
Sure.
Like I said, in all the other series, the help did good.
Right.
From Jones to P.J. Washington, Hardaway been missing the whole playoffs, and Jones, P.J. Washington, and I think Green, if I'm correct.
Well, look at the benches. Look when the bench
but this series,
right.
They had one good game together, and that was game 4.
No,
that was it.
Every good game, the bench actually had a good game. The bench didn't. If you look at the scoring, like there was one the first game they got blew out, but if you look at games 2 through 5, the bench actually equaled the Boston bench. If you look at this, if you look at the stats, the bench actually played. Dallas bench played really well against Boston bench. It was just Kyrie was missing from this offense, and like it was surprising because it was a Jason Kidd coach team, and I just feel like he wasn't listening to his head coach.
No, listen, I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna put it in. I know what you're saying. They just outplayed fucking Dallas, bro. It was like they wasn't ready, bro. That's just the way to put it. I think if they played again after what Luka and them just experienced, they'll definitely play them better if they got there next year. But they was unprepared for whatever Boston had for them, and Boston was ready. And I don't know why I got off for them because they got their heart broken for 5-6 years in a row. I should have known it was their time, but I got caught up in that Luka Kyrie shit because they look so good in every fucking series. And I know what you're saying. They play off each other. But like I said, I think they had the kryptonite for that offense. And that coach deserves a lot of credit on top of the players. And Porzingis, who I thought was shitty, played good in a couple of games he suited up on. Porzingis was big. Now, real quick, before we move on, because there's a couple more topics. I don't want to be all on this topic.
But let's be clear about what happened.
You think Brown deserved the MVP?
Absolutely.
You think that was cool?
Hey, man, Jaylen Brown catapulted that team to the next level. He is a
because
superstar.
Tatum's numbers was better all through. Rebound, assists. But I think Brown was more deadlier when it counted.
Yeah,
you agree?
Yeah, he was. He was Kobe, and Tatum had a great game 5, but like Jaylen Brown deserved the MVP. That was the MVP. Without Jaylen Brown, Boston's not winning that championship.
No, without Tatum, I say the same shit. But
no, they couldn't win it without Tatum.
I'm gonna say that Brown, he came through in the bigger times, but I didn't know that Tatum all numbers were more better. Because I know in the first 3 games Brown dominated, but Tatum definitely did his thing late, and his numbers were better. But the MVP
field goal percentage was horrible.
Was to Brown, and I think it was well deserved.
I think so too. I agree with you.
Okay, all right. So let's move on because we could be on this forever. I like the fact that you had a lot for this because I thought this was going to be some kind of in and out, and it wasn't.
That was a good game.
Okay, now let's go to next year's. What's your next year's top 5 NBA team as far as 2024 to win it all? I know it's hard because we're gonna have like free agency. Guys are gonna get cut. Mark, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you know what? That's what we do on our show. I was put on the spot last week or the week before to take fucking Dallas. If I would have had a few more days, I would have laid off for them, but I didn't, so I lost. So now I'm going to put you on the spot. What do you think?
So good.
Who are the top 5 that you put right now, 1 through 5, for next year?
So I got Boston and I got Dallas.
Okay.
I think that they're still strong, right? And so I got Milwaukee, number 3. I got the Clippers, man. Number
Okay,
4.
but Chuck, give us a little bit out of each one. Boston, like quick, like I don't want no sentences, just quick, and then we go to team number 2.
Well, I heard the owner say he's going to take the luxury tax to keep the team together. So, like, I got to go.
There
like,
you go.
If you're going to eat the luxury tax,
That's good
and
enough.
ain't nothing changing. And like, that was the best team. We knew that team was a championship team in the beginning of last year.
Facts.
And they won the championship. I mean, like they did what they thought they were going to do, unless somebody came out of the West and was able to challenge them. And Dallas just couldn't match up with that. They didn't have anybody like Curry. Like
there we go. We're going too far. You got Boston. Right. I agree with you. Give me your number. Hold on. Give me your number 2. Then I'm gonna give you my number 2. Give me your number 2.
I got Philly number 2 because I think if Embiid is healthy, they're gonna challenge Boston for the Eastern Conference Championship. A healthy Embiid.
they saying that PG-13 might go over there.
He may go over there, but Embiid just gotta stay
Butler.
Healthy. They got to keep Embiid healthy. They can't just play him 40 minutes a game and think he's gonna make the playoffs, man. You got to look at what he's done. Hey,
right.
Play him 20 minutes a game, regular first half of the season. Why are you playing him so much?
Okay, so we got Philly number 2. Yeah, I got Denver Nuggets. I cannot sleep on Jokic and them.
Then
I know that Minnesota got them, but I think they're gonna learn from their experience, and I think they're gonna get some bench help. Because they're going to need some bench help. So I got Nuggets number 2. Who's your number 3, Mark?
I got Denver number 3. Number 2. Number 4, I got Milwaukee.
No, just give me one. You got Denver number 3.
I got Boston, Philadelphia, Denver, Milwaukee.
Okay, don't keep going. Because I want to shoot you my number 3 also. So you got Denver.
Well, Murray and Jokic, you can't ever – they're top 3. They're the favorite to come out the West. I think the only team out the West right now that's intact that has a chance to defeat them if they do the right things that they need to do, meaning stretch 4, stretch 5, is the Golden State Warriors. Otherwise, Denver's coming out the West next year.
Okay, so you got Denver number 3. This is my sneak. Not my sneak. My sneak one is the next one. I'm going to go back with Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. Another heartbreak. This is like the second year in a row they got their heart broken. Not they heartbroken, but, they didn't win it all, and Anthony Edwards and them thought they could. So that's why I'm saying heartbreak. And I think if they keep this team, they're only going to get better, Mark. Remember, Edwards is a baby.
I know, but they don't play any defense. So, they're not gonna get better on defense.
Okay, but that's your opinion. I got him number 3. Who you got number 4?
Milwaukee. I think this is gonna be the second year that Giannis and my boy from Oakland.
They don't play no defense, so if you're going to knock Minnesota, how you not knocking Milwaukee? Well, Milwaukee defense is way worse than Minnesota's.
Well,
Minnesota statistically defense is way better.
They got Giannis, and they got Dame time. So they
don't play no defense though.
They're better players though. They score 120 a game in the playoffs.
I thought they were better with Jrue Holiday, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, well, hey, I'm gonna say Giannis and Dame time are better than Anthony Edwards and whomever is on the Wolves.
And Carl Thomas. I've got Big Cat. Big Cat.
Cat disappears all the time. Every game he disappears.
But remember, they still got Nas Reed and all that. So your fourth is Milwaukee. My fourth, believe it or not, you're gonna think I'm biased. I'm gonna fuck with my New York Knicks. I think we're gonna get Randle back. The way we played with that intensity. If we could continue with that intensity with Julius Randle back and maybe another big acquisition, watch out for my New York Knicks. I got him at 4.
Can Randle play on a team though? He hasn't shown himself to be able to play team ball.
But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. Long as he don't think he's our number 1. He's not a number 1. I've been calling that out for years. Randle would be a great 3 and 2 anywhere else. And now behind Brunson,
I want him on the
everybody know that Brunson's a 1. Or he'll be great in Golden State, but that's a whole other story. We're not even going to go there. We're not going to go there.
That's my number 5.
So who's your number 5?
Golden State Warriors. If they make a move, they need one player to substitute. Clay, we're going to lose Clay. We need somebody like Randle, a stretch 4 or 5, because we like to play small ball. We need a stretch 4, 2 stretch 4s to make this team work. And we're gonna have to lose Clay. We might have to lose.
Okay, remember we got to move. That's why I said let's move. But I got another topic for you.
So I want your guy Julius Randle on my team.
Okay, perfect.
So I got Golden State Warriors.
I like that I like that too, but the thing is, I got to give us something. Okay, my fifth is between three teams, but of course I'm going to pick one. But I'm letting you know, I'm thinking OKC. I like the Bucks. I like the Bucks, but I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks at number 5. I think they're going to keep together. They're going to get better with the midseason acquisitions. They'll become better, and they got to get another guy that can fucking score, bro. They got to get another guy that can score. Okay, so choose one and why. Tell me if you're ready, bro.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to
open you up. This is always fun. This is always fun.
You already know. We going quarterbacks.
Randall Cunningham.
Troy Aikman. Everybody watching, put in your fucking comments, man.
Yeah,
put in your comments.
Randall Cunningham. I already got it.
Quarterbacks, Troy Aikman, a.k.a. the Iceman. Or Terry Bradshaw, a.k.a. the Blonde Thunder. Who and why? One got 4 chips, one got 3 chips. So both of them got chips.
I'm going to go with
Aikman
Terry Bradshaw.
Or Bradshaw?
I'm going to go with Terry Bradshaw because he had the weakest line. They gave Aikman and the running backs this incredible Hall of Fame liners in the Dallas Cowboys, man. I think everybody.
So Pittsburgh wasn't loaded with Hall of Famers. Franco Harris and all these motherfuckers.
No, not on the offensive line.
John Stallworth.
Every Dallas Cowboy on Aikman's line was a Hall of Famer, man. Like, damn, they had a center, they had a right tackle, left tackle, they had a right guard, left. I mean, Joe Jacoby, like, God, they had everybody, man. They had like a whole goddamn.
Pittsburgh got a bunch of Hall of Famers on that team.
I'm not saying
Jack Lambert, they got mad motherfuckers.
Terry Bradshaw was under pressure the entire time. He was throwing off the heel of his foot. And he was throwing to some great receivers. That shit should have been incomplete, by the way.
Hold on. I can't believe I forgot the other before. Yeah, Lynn Swann. They got Lynn Swann and John Stallworth.
Come
on, dog.
Terry Bradshaw was under hella pressure.
Franco Harris.
And he had
Mike Webster.
Aikman had 10 seconds to throw the ball. So,
right.
I'm going to
go. So who you got? Who you got?
Terry Bradshaw, man.
You got Bradshaw?
Yeah.
I love Troy Aikman, but I'm gonna go with Bradshaw because of that 4-0 Super Bowl record. I mean, 4-0 is incredible, dog.
Yeah.
I know Aikman's 3-0, but it's not 4-0. And Bradshaw did it in all aspects, just like Aikman did it. Aikman probably threw a further ball, but Bradshaw did it all. He was tough nose on top of that. So I'm gonna go with Terry by nose. We agree with that.
We agree.
We're going NBA forwards. You ready?
Oh, shit.
Antonio McDyess, a.k.a. Dice, or Kevin Willis, a.k.a. T-Rex. Who and why?
I'm going to go with Kevin Willis because I think he was a tougher player. McDyess was a pretty player, finesse player. McDyess was a beast. So I'm going to have to go with like McDyess.
Oh, you going McDyess?
Yeah, I'm going McDyess.
I don't care. You was going T-Rex.
No, I'm going with the tough player, like a player I want.
Kevin Willis, ain't no tougher than Kevin Willis. You must forgot Kevin Willis. That's that real big T-Rex looking motherfucker. Kevin Willis was one of the strongest NBA players ever. If anything, McDyess had a better crafty game. Like he could dunk it. He's prettier than Willis. But the numbers. Oh, I like Willis' numbers better.
McDyess,
but McDyess is definitely Showtime.
He plays on the Warriors.
Showtime.
Who would I want on the Warriors? I want McDyess.
Yeah, because that's a better fit. Who I want in the Knicks? I want Willis.
I mean, like, boom. Like,
I want Willis because Willis is like Oakley and Mason all over again. So you know what? I'll take Willis.
It's all good.
Okay, running backs. You ready?
I'm gonna win chips though with my player though.
Running backs.
Oh, shit.
Akeem Kiambu Barber, a.k.a. Tiki Barber, or Chris Johnson, a.k.a. CJ2K. Who and why?
That's a tough one.
I thought you were going to say easy.
It's not, actually, that's not easy because it depends on the kind of team you have. I like Tiki because he's more versatile. You have to have everything together for Chris. Can you hear me?
Yeah. X-Man said Johnson easily.
No, it's not. Johnson's not easy because you have to have everything for Johnson. You have to have. He doesn't break a tackle. Tiki can break some tackles.
Niggas suck, man.
Tiki breaks tackles, and Tiki's more versatile. I like Chris though. Chris was like a big little guy. He played
Home
bigger
run
than
hitter.
what he was.
Home run hitter.
But he had a once he lost that line though, he only played. He didn't play 10 years in the league. So
This is the thing. That's the thing. Tiki got better numbers. And there was one stat I was very surprised of, because I know that CJ2K is the better home run hitter. We all know that. But the one stat I was surprised of is that Tiki averages more per average. 4.7 to 4.5. I was very surprised about that.
And also total yards per game, too.
All I know that Tiki got the better numbers, but CJ2K is definitely the better home run hitter. The guy could go. The guy could just. He gone.
Gun to my head, choose one. I'm choosing Tiki for my team, especially if I have a West Coast offense, which is most offenses. I like Chris Johnson. I like the way he fills the gap. Like he takes the gap before he even is a gap.
Right.
As soon as it's open, he's out. But I like Tiki because I can do hella shit with Tiki.
There you go. So we agree with Tiki Barber. So we got like one we disagree on out of the three. Okay, now we going to the who was the more hardcore female rapper to you? I'm not talking about body of work. I'm talking about whoever won the moment. And there's two girls. There's one girl that got nice songs, but she could also throw that cap on and get gangster with it, which is Queen Latifah.
Love Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah is like, I seen her get, ladies first. Then I see her go hard with that Unity joint. So she could do it both ways. Queen Latifah or Lady of Rage? Who and why?
Queen Latifah. I mean, I'm not. Well, you kind of set it up for me. So like, Lady of Rage was all right, but like Queen Latifah is the queen.
She's the queen. Who was harder?
Queen Latifah was harder. Okay, because she was a.
Yeah, I know Queen Latifah. She got.
So here's the thing.
She got more work than.
Well, even before the work, right? So you got to look at when she came out. She was hella hard. She had to come out hard because she was like the first hard female rapper that came out. I mean, there's Roxanne, but it was Roxanne was like kind of pop. It's like Roxanne.
Yeah.
It was more pop, but Queen Latifah was the straight rap artist stuff.
Right.
And so she had to come out in a harder environment. So she actually set up everybody else. So like nobody could be harder than her.
So you got Latifah. Latifah's definitely the better artist. There's no question about that. But if you just went to hardcore, like who was more hardcore, I'm gonna fuck with Lady of Rage. Lady of Rage, watch that Afro Punk video.
You wouldn't even get Lady of Rage without Queen Latifah.
No, I understand you. I'm not saying Lady of Rage is better. Don't get me fucked up. I'm just saying I think she was a little more harder with it. Like she looked like a dude in that Lady of Rage song, dog. That's how hard she was. She looked like a dude with Afro Punk, but definitely Latifah's skill set. But I think Lady of Rage was harder. Mark, great having you on. I overrode. I got X, baby. X be lucky to get 12 minutes.
All right,
you got the majority.
All right, man. Thank you, man. Bless you.
For tapping in. Next week, you on again next week, right?
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the kind words, man.
Like, you already know. God bless.
Xavier's looking good this year, y'all. You better pay attention to Arizona State in the Big 12. All right, y'all.
My man, Mark Guillory, God bless, baby. Okay, X-Man, where you at, baby? Let's get X-Man in real quick. Damn, I can't pick my nose today, man. Fucking Yankees. Now these motherfuckers fucking me up. Bad day today on the gambling side. X-Man, what up?
What's up, my brother?
You talking a lot of shit on the sideline. All right, let me get you going real quick. Let me get you going real quick. Unfortunately, I gave Mark a little more time. He deserved it. He knew his situation.
It's cool.
So it's only right. But if he really could have rocked the whole show. He had so much ammunition in him.
No, it's cool.
X, real quick. Lakers, I'm not going to say they made a desperate move because they did have two candidates from my understanding. Yeah. One was Dan Hurley and one was J.J. Reddick. And Hurley, to me, they didn't get at him correct. They didn't give him nothing to want to leave UConn. Yeah, they just gave him a regular offer, and that's why they got deaded on that offer. They were hoping that he wanted to go to the NBA that bad when he could be great in UConn, especially if he get one more chip, which would be 3 in a row.
Yeah.
But J.J. Reddick, what's your take on J.J. Reddick going to the Lakers? You think he's a puppet, or you think he's a guy that really could dial up the X and O? Now, I know he got no experience But he does know his X and O's. I watched a lot of his shows. The guy knows the game, though. He breaks the game down different than a lot of cats. Now, my thing is, it would have been great to see him go to a team like Detroit where he could bust all that shit down. But when you go into some divas in L.A., they going to turn that dude into a puppet over there, dog.
I agree.
But talk to me, man.
I've been saying this for a while. Listen, Dan Hurley did the right thing. That offer they made him was disgraceful. I mean, you're the Los Angeles Lakers. You
say disgraceful,
it
wasn't nothing to turn him to make him want to do something.
You're the Los Angeles Lakers. If you really wanted this coach that bad, and you said he was your top choice, and he flew out all the way to LA to talk to you guys, and you make him that offer, I'll turn it down too. He deserves more than that. He's a two-time national. I understand he doesn't have experience coaching in the NBA. That's
why he didn't get that major offer, because a lot of people.
Now,
hold up. To the Lakers' sake, a lot of people that do the college game do not excel in the pros, man. You know that.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So that's why
but
they're just not going to throw money out there.
Now, but look what they got, JJ Redick. Now, I'm not going to deny he knows his X's and O's, but I agree. He's a puppet. He's going to be a puppet to LeBron James. He's going to be a puppet to Anthony Davis. He's a puppet to that team. That's what he is. He's not the coach. He's head coach by title. That's what it is. You know who's running that team.
Exactly.
It's going to be LeBron James. Every huddle is going to be what LeBron James wants, what LeBron James says. So he's going to the wrong spot. I agree with you. I think Detroit would have been a great spot for him. He would have had those young guys.
They would have listened to him over there. He could have got some ears.
So I think
and not only that, he's older than them. He's respected. But LeBron and them niggas, that's a puppet.
To be honest, maybe even the Nets might have been a good spot for him because those guys are still young and they'll listen to him. But going to L.A. to the Lakers, that's LeBron James's buddy. They do a podcast together.
Yep.
So, James pushed for him to get the job once Dan Hurley denied the job for them. I think they should have waited a little longer, talked to Monty Williams. I think Monty Williams would have been a better coach, but he might have also become a puppet to LeBron James because we all know if LeBron James doesn't like a certain person, he's not going to listen to him, and he's going to undermine him.
Monty would definitely have been a puppet. I like the J.J. Reddick because J.J. showed me, like, when he went up against Stephen A. a couple times on Stephen A.'s platform.
First take,
that showed me a lot, dog.
Yeah,
that showed me a lot, and he wasn't capping. He was really getting at him.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he's gonna be a LeBron puppet. He could be out there screaming on LeBron. We don't know yet. But me and you know what it is.
That's wishful thinking, brother.
Me and you know what it is. But I'm just saying, it's like saying the Mets are gonna win the World Series. Wishful thinking. But you know what I'm saying, though.
Brother. hey, we won today 11-1, brother, okay?
yeah. And my Yankees got fucking lit up. But anyway.
Again, straight games.
Anyway, so we agree that J.J. Reddick's going to be a puppet.
And he's that's all he is, man. To LeBron James, LeBron's running that team. You know that.
Okay, real quick, I want to touch on something else. I was going to ask Mark this, but I had a lot of work for Mark. So I got less work for because of the time limits.
Yeah.
I want your take on Willie Mays. I want you to talk to my fans and talk to us about Willie Mays, bro.
Willie Mays, I never got to see him play, and I wish I could have.
I know you heard
but
a lot about him. Listen to Tim McCarver for years. McCarver always talks about him.
I did, and I also heard it from my dad, who's a diehard Yankees fan, but he used to watch, when the Giants were in New York, he said he went to a couple games at the Polo Grounds. He used to tell me how great Willie Mays was, what a great player he was and everything. And listen, Willie Mays would have had over 700 homers if not playing at Candlestick Park because that park was a terrible hitter's park. We know that.
No, didn't he go to the Army? Because he hit 660.
He hit 660.
I'm thinking if he went 1 year, he could have hit 35, 40 that 1 year.
I don't think he did. I think his worst year in the league, he hit, I believe it was 28 homers. His worst power year in the league.
That's what I'm saying. So if he was missing 1 year, I mean, he could have really made a run at that 700.
Willie Mays, hands down, was probably the greatest ball player alive, black, white, whatever you want to say. He was probably the greatest ball player alive. He can play, probably the greatest center fielder ever to play the game. A lot of people going to argue, say it was Griffey Jr., but,
I got him.
My dad thinks.
I'm on the Mount Rushmore. I don't care how you break it down.
I asked my dad. He got him on the Mount Rushmore. He says it's him, Hank Aaron. My father's kind of biased. He'll put Roberto Clemente there because my dad is biased for that. And my dad also puts Mickey Mantle up there because my dad was a huge Mantle fan. He's a
Right.
Yankees fan. But my dad used to talk about Willie Mays like he was the greatest ball player to ever live.
Yo,
and
I
stuff.
never, and this is a true story, dog. I never heard nobody say nothing negative about Willie Mays.
Not
That's
at all.
incredible.
Yeah.
I never heard, now even the analysts on TV, guys I spoke to,
They all had good things.
When
good
I
things
looked
to
up
say
stuff,
about him.
everybody loved to say, "Hey, kid, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, even junior niggas was talking shit. Oh, he be hurt too much. Bonds, he's on steroids. You know what I'm saying? And Clemente also, but Clemente, you know, I could expect that because the way that he passed away. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense with the
You know what I mean?
humanitarian.
Maybe he got, I'm not going to say pity, but it's hard to talk bad the way he went out. You know what? He was going to Cuba to help people when he passed away. To give
he
out food. So you can't say nothing about that, man.
You really can't. Listen,
so he's
guys,
another one on Mount Rushmore that's definitely in there.
Back in the days, those guys were built different. Today, you got all these divas and stuff, and all these guys showing off.
These guys play with broken fingers and all that shit.
Exactly. But listen, Willie Mays, he's a great, all-time great. Negro Leagues, Alabama, Birmingham, Black Barons, then to the Giants, and then to end his career with the Mets. The Mets did retire his number 24. So that was something classy that
23 years, dog.
Yep.
And he averaged 300, 660. I mean, this guy got the numbers and everything.
And like I said, if he doesn't hit in Candlestick Park when they went to San Francisco, he has way more better numbers home power-wise.
Right, but he made all those amazing catches over there, too. So that also helped him in a lot of other ways.
Exactly.
Rest in peace to the Say Hey Kid.
Yep. Rest in peace.
God bless him. One of the best mans and players ever.
That's right.
And baseball took a huge loss. Just like football did when John Madden died.
And listen, and it so happened he passed away the day before they were going to play at Rickwood Field in Alabama, home of the Birmingham Black Barons.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They were to honor him at that game, and he passed away the night before.
I wish they would have been able to do that, man.
Yeah, but you know, it was a good game though. It was a good game. I saw the game and it was nice. Yeah,
I seen it.
It was a good game.
Okay, you ready for rest in peace to Willie?
Yes.
Let's make sure we live Willie correctly. Now we're ready to move on, correct?
Let's go.
Okay, choose one and why. One of your favorite topics.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We're going second baseman. Now I want you to hear this clearly because when you hear
second baseman, okay,
it's gonna seem like an easy answer.
Yeah.
Alfonso Soriano, aka Fonzie, or Ryan Sandberg, aka Rhino. Who and
Rhino.
Why?
Wow. That's a good one. I like that one. And mind, they both played for the Cubs. You know, Soriano made his name with the Yankees.
But Soriano went nuts with the Cubs, though, too, dog.
He did.
Strikes out a lot.
I'm gonna go with Rhino. Rhino's a former league MVP at second base. Gold Glover, perennial All-Star. He defensively, he was a lot better than Soriano. Offensively, Soriano got him, but Rhino was no slouch at the plate. He had better range at second base. I think Rhino was better overall than Soriano. Soriano was basically, to me, just one-dimensional. He was all offense, no defense.
Right.
So I'm going to go with Rhino there.
I'm going to go with Rhino. One thing you might have forgot, but I'm going to, enlighten you real quick. He was a better leader.
Yeah.
Rhino was a leader. Soriano wasn't a leader. Soriano was one of the other players.
Yeah.
And like you said, you got the Hall of Fame already locked in.
Yep.
And, the MVP. And Rhino was a beast. But the thing was, there wasn't a lot of hitting in that era. So when you compare the numbers, X, they're very similar. But you would never know because Rhino stood out so much in that era. And Soriano really didn't because so many other guys were hitting too because of the juice ball and all that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go Rhino. I'm going to agree with you with Rhino on this one.
But remember, for a small guy, Soriano had a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
He big now, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, we going NBA head coaches. You ready?
NBA head coaches, okay.
Pat Riley, a.k.a. the Godfather, or Greg Popovich, a.k.a. Pops? Who and why? Think carefully before you answer this.
I got you. Pop or Mr. GQ, the fashion model of the sidelines, Pat Riley. I'm gonna go with Pat, and
Oh,
I'll
wow.
tell
I
you
thought you was
why.
going Pops on me.
No. I'll tell you why. And it's not just because of the suits, all right? I think he did a great job with the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, when they came in. He came in as the coach. Magic took to him immediately. He installed a system for them to run, and Magic ran that system great. He came to the Knicks. He turned the Knicks into championship contenders after a couple seasons of not having so much great basketball under Rick Pitino. He came in and he turned them to a force. Then he went to Miami and turned Miami's whole program around to this day. So I'm going to go with Pat Riley. He's done more for his teams.
Pops got 5 chips too, right?
And Pop's got 5 chips.
Both of them got five, but I like the fact that Riley also got one as a general manager.
Yeah, exactly. Pop got his 5 rings, Tim Duncan, but we've seen lately what happens. He's drafted bad the last couple of years. He got Wembanyama, so hopefully he'll get something going on with Wembanyama now. But his last couple of drafts have not been great, so we've seen the results of that. Pat Riley, I believe, as head coach, has never had a losing season as a head coach or as a general manager. So I'm gonna go with Riley.
I'm gonna go Riley by a nose, but Pop was really gaining a lot of ground up to the last couple seasons.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
And he hit a wall, but I know what Pops is going to do. Pops is going to coach at least 3 more years, get somebody up with Wembanyama, and they are going to turn it up. Great record, playoff.
Yeah.
And he's going to, whatever couple bad years he got, he's going to erase that shit ASAP.
Yeah.
But until we get to that time, right now I got to lead with Pat Riley. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we going shortstops. You ready?
Shortstops, I got you.
We going Barry Larkin, a.k.a. 30-30, or Ozzie Smith, a.k.a. the Wizard of Oz. Who and why?
This is a good one. I like this one. I mean, Larkin had the better bat. He had he was great defensively, Gold Glove. He won an MVP. He's a former league MVP. I think with him, a lot of times with him was the injuries that really slowed him down a lot. Could have had better numbers. But I'm going to go with the greatest defensive shortstop of all time, and that's the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. I mean, Ozzie had unlimited range. He's got, barely any errors. That guy, everything he sucked up, it was over. It was a wrap. So he saved a lot of base hits for his pitches. He wasn't a great hitter, but he came up big when he had to at times. So,
especially when he took Tom Needham deep in that game in St. Louis.
That playoff game, yep, exactly. But, I'm going to go with the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, if these were 2 boxers, Ozzie would be Mayweather with the defense.
Yeah.
And Larkin would be Sugar Ray Leonard with the offense.
With the offense, I agree.
Feel me?
I agree.
So
100.
If you want offense, you want Barry.
Yeah.
You want better defense, you want the Wizard of Oz, who was the best in the game in my book. Especially, he made the best play, I think, ever in baseball. Yeah. When he dove for the ball and hit something, jacked up, and he grabbed it barehanded, and that shit was like 90 miles per hour on top of that. And threw the motherfucker out. And threw the motherfucker out.
Mm-hmm.
And he made,
I remember that play.
By him replacing Templeton, he made that look like nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Remember Gary Templeton?
I remember
he was nice, but Ozzie was so nice, niggas ain't even talk about Templeton.
No.
But anyway, we agree with the Wizard of Oz on this one, barely. Real quick, rappers, Fat Joe or 50 Cent, real quick.
I'm gonna go with 50. I'm gonna go with 50, and because I think he has more substance.
Right.
He can go any style, and 50's just a trope. That's it. 50's just a trope. We know that.
Facts.
Fat Joe's doing his thing, but he's never really been one to like 50. He can't go like any style. Like
not only that, 50 writes more of his shit than Fat Joe does. Yeah. So we agree 50, right?
50, exactly.
Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna throw you one more. Then I'm gonna have to start the spinoff. Best 6 man in the NBA. Leonardo Barbosa, a.k.a. the Brazilian Blur, or Bobby Jackson, a.k.a. Action Jackson? Who and why?
Jackson or Barbosa?
Yeah. Tough, right?
Yeah, that one is tough. I'm gonna go with Bobby Jackson, mainly because and you know I know Barbosa's like instant offense off the bench, but with Bobby Jackson you can take out your starting guard and you can run the offense through him and nothing will change with him. So that's why I like Bobby Jackson more. He's a better pass distributor, better defensive player. Barbosa was instant offense, and you know that's great to have off the bench, but if that's all he gives you defensively, he's a liability. So I'm gonna go with Bobby Jackson.
Okay, you're going Bobby Jackson. I got a tie, but if we don't do ties on my show, I'm gonna lead on Action Jackson because I think his defense is better. I think his defense is better.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, brother. Listen, I gotta go now.
Thank you,
X,
brother.
great job.
I appreciate it.
We gonna get up. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to go to YouTube. Do everything. Stop fronting, my nigga.
I got you, my
X-Man.
brother. We'll talk
later. Good looking, baby. And
Have
good take on Willie Mays.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Okay, X-Man. Okay, we got to hurry up, guys. In the building, Mark Guillory. Let me keep it moving because we still got a lot of stuff to take care of. Okay, let me go to the free picks real quick before my man Cal gets crazy. We got one pick from Cal. He likes UFC, Johnny Walker versus Volkan Ozdemir. And he likes Johnny Walker at -110. Free pick on UFC. And me, Al York, I'm going to give out the New York Mets at +110 tomorrow versus the Cubs. I'm going to ride the Mets. They hot right now. They want something like 14 out of 19, 8 out of fucking 10, or 9 out of 10. I'm going to ride the red. Right now, the grimace thing is going on. So I'm going to give out the Mets tomorrow. Those are your free picks for the play. Now let's do the spin-off, and good luck to everybody, man. Everybody, give me a minute, guys. Hold up. Let me put this mic back on. Okay, we got, and everybody else got less. Good luck to everybody. Let me hit y'all off with my man's shit. Here we go. We got all them, everybody with 9 wins. We got a bunch of 7. We got 8. We got 6. We got 5. All of them got the lead with 9. If she wins one today, she wins round 5. 1 through 20. Good luck to everybody. Through 20, guys. Rest in peace, Willie Mays. One of the greatest ever to do it in baseball. Baseball lost an icon, a legend in Willie Mays. I wish he could have made it to that last game, man. Okay, here we go. Good luck to everybody. I know it's hot out there. Everybody outside, everybody moving around. So a lot of people might come back to see the shit, you know, on YouTube, whatever. It's all good. Just make sure you come watch the show. All right, here we go. My go only. My go only. We got Douglas Bender back. Took a slight vacation. Back on the show, guys. Here we go. Giveaway 1, round 5. Winner is on my go. Got a winner. Let me move this back. Got a winner. Big Sean Walker in the building, baby. I see you, OG. Don't think I ain't see you pop up, big dog. Giveaway 1, round 5. Winner is number 2. Number 2. Oh, we ain't hear this name in a long time. Chico Liston. Chico Liston is your round 2. Giveaway 1, number 2, number came out winner.
Giveaway 1, round 5. Number 2, Chico Liston's your winner. Now we're going to give away 2. Chico ain't winning a minute either. We started to get a lot of people to win now, not the same people. Number 2, Chico Liston is your winner. $21 to $40. Giveaway 1, Chico Liston. Number 2 is the winner. 21 through 40. Let's go. We got the summary next, guys. Don't disappear. Summary next. Max 1, baby. Max 1. All right, here we go. Let's marinate this motherfucker. Make sure all that chicken get marinated. All right, here we go. Let me line it up. Here we go. Here we go. Giveaway 2. Round 5. Winner is ball fell, no play, no play. Ball fell. No play. Foul ball, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Here we go. Giveaway 2, round 5, winner is. Got a winner. Let me move it back. She red like my jersey, baby. Giveaway 2, round 5, winner is. Number 30. Number 30. B4, the champion of round 4. B4 got a win. Now B4, he's been lacking a little in round 5, taking it easy on y'all. I think this is his 5th, 6th win, maybe. But B4 is cruising. He won the championship. He's just cruising right now. But salute to B4, the champion. Summary coming up. Let me make this quick. 1 minute type. Summary real quick. Hold on, let me take this down. Let me get it back on my side over here. Give me a minute, guys. One man gang. Y'all already know what it is. Mark Guillory came up. Rest in peace to Mark Guillory's pops. Great man, from my understanding. I'm glad he got to open up with you guys. And, it's hard losing a loved one, especially, moms and pops. Y'all know how that goes, especially when they've been there for you. And salute to his pop. Rest in peace. Also, Mark Guillory covered the NBA Finals. He got in late because he was supposed to get in last week, couldn't get in, so we couldn't really talk more. But we broke down what we thought of the series. Then we picked up, top 5 for 2025. And last but not least, choose one and why. And then we had X-Man come in. X-Man spoke on Willie Mays like I spoke on Willie Mays earlier. And also the acquisition of J.J. Reddick going to the Lakers. We felt he's going to be a puppet over there. J.J. Reddick is going to be a puppet to LeBron James and Unibrow. That's straight what it is. I mean, I thought a better fit for him would have been to go to the Detroit Pistons, but he got a lot of young guys that they could have learned from him. Going to them Divas in L.A. is not going to be a fit for him. And also, we did the choose one and why on that. And like I told you on the message of the day, people would dislike you and hate you because of other people, the way they love you. And I don't understand these people, but this is the facts of life. So, like I said, it's just another one to grow on. Watch your circle, watch who you fuck with, because you got peoples that are fucking with you with the wrong intentions. That's why my circle's like this small right now. I mean, I know everybody, but my circle's this small because
You got to feed people like my man Terry used to say. Terry, who's in the hospital right now. I hope the best for him, and I hope that he gets better as we speak. And I've been praying for him every night too, my man Terry God. Like he always used to tell me, yo, Al, feed people with a long spoon and you won't get bit. So I need y'all to think about that. Feed them with a long spoon and you won't get bit. That's one to grow on right there. Al York Sports, TGI Friday, open sessions and giveaways, no drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Adios, y'all. Love y'all, man.